What's up YouTube, it's your boy Dashing and this is week 6 of the TPL Draft League. I am one of the coaches of Alliance and this week we take on Seow and the Western Whimsicotts. This team consists of Tyranitar, Whimsicott, Gigalith, Stoutland, Colossal, Dracozol, Mew, Mega Bayonet, Cloyster, and Registeel. Seow's team has been doing really good this season, which is very surprising since they have registered as individual players rather than a group, and despite this they are currently second place in the league. His team definitely has some threats, Mew being the most impossible to predict mon in the format, 2 sand setters, 2 sand sweepers, 2 priority users in Whimsicott and Mega Bayonet, Shell Smash Cloyster, always a threat, and Registeel, a mon that just can win with body press against teams without immunities. The issue of the team is they share a lot of common weaknesses, mainly ground, with Whimsicott being the only resist, and it's not particularly bulky, so there's that. Let's check out our team builder. So our first mon, Kevs Durant, our trusted sweeper. Durant actually swept the team, I believe last week. We got like 4 or 5 kills, I'm not really sure. So we're running Lumberry this week, predicting the Will-O-Wisp from Mega Bayonet, because that's one of the things that can stop us. We could probably max, take a kill, Mega Bayonet comes in, goes for the Willow, because it can't really go for a Destiny Bond since it doesn't affect max mons. So once it goes for the Willow, we eat the Lumberry and we can take it out with an Iron Head or something. Standard EV set here, we are built to outspeed the Mew, which is his fastest mon, outside sand, because we can't really outspeed any of the sand mons as well. I'm not sure, maybe we can outspeed the Cloyster at +1 if he smashes, but I'm not sure. I didn't really EV for that. If it happens, it happens. So yeah, some max attack, speed to outspeed the Mew, and the rest for HP. Keep it as bulky as possible. Our next mon, Megaltaria. Haha, get fucked. Standard set here, it's very similar to what we run last week. So we have similar EVs here. I forgot what EV I placed here. It's supposed to outspeed, I think, Adamant max speed Titar. But the point of the speed I placed here is just to outspeed the Mew, Jolly Mew, after a DD boost. The rest for attack, we hit pretty hard. We could actually 2-hit KO the Mew if it's max HP without a boost, and with a boost, you know, we can do a lot more. And then the rest for HP, because its HP stat is a lot lower than its defenses. So very straightforward, nothing too flashy. Our next mon, Seismitoad, the fucking Gringos. Very interesting set we're running here. We're running Rocks, Knockoff, Earthquake, Protect. And we're running Focus Sash just in case he leads with Mew and has Giga Drain. We kinda wanna knock off the Mew because he has a habit of running what do you call this? Screens Mew. So if he decides to go for Light Clay, we can knock off the Light Clay after he goes for, let's say, a Reflect. So if he tries to go for a Light Screen afterwards, the Light Screen will have a lot less turns to be effective. And none of his mons really wants to take a knockoff. Rox is there just to chip other mons down, break any sashes, especially for a mon like Colossal, which, you know, if it takes, let's say, I think that was part of my team building, not to bring a water move because I don't want it to have the opportunity to get the engine, steam engine was it, the boost for the speed. We have EQ here because, like I said in the preview, his mons doesn't like taking EQs. he's very vulnerable to ground. So if he doesn't bring the Whimsicott, everything's gonna take good damage. Our EVs here, we have decent bulk. Just in case he doesn't have the Giga Drain Mew. Some attack. Nothing specific here, we just want to do a decent amount of damage. This probably 2-hit KOs the Dracozolt with EQ, even if it has like HP investment. We have a little speed here just to outspeed the T-Tar if it has, you know, some speed. So he's gonna have to run like a lot of speed to outspeed us. That's the set. We have Arceus here, oh, okay. Very standard set or similar set to what we had last week. We have SD Ironhead EQ. Instead of Roost, we are running Extreme Speed. This is particularly for the Cloyster if it smashes. Let's say it's Sash and we get a good hit on it and it's like, you know, in Sash range. He goes for the Smash thinking he can potentially sweep, and then we just go for the E-Speed to stop that. Very interesting tech. We'll see if that comes into play. We are able to run Max Attack Adamant here and enough speed to outspeed the Mew, because that's the only thing worth outspeeding with our set. I just wanted to put some 4 EVs in SPDEF. No real reason there. We just get a little more value on the SPDEF side. So that's basically it. Our next one here, Type Null, free Alex. I think Alex is already free at this point. He's already been released from his captivity in the MyGen League. So that's good. Standard Eviolite. We have T-Wave, U-Turn, Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is actually for the Dracozolt because I had the mock wherein Dracozolt was running like banded Bolt Beak, and we need Protect to like stall a turn from Sand. We could live a hit with our defenses, probably not 2, but it really depends on how he built the EVs there. Possible 2, but if he's like max attack, then it's not gonna be 2. We're gonna fall to 2 Bolt Beaks. Dragon Claw would be interesting if we get like a hit off on it and he takes a few turns of rocks. He could be in range of our Extreme Speed Arceus. So that's there. Also, the Protect is to block the potential Retaliate from Stoutland. If it's like banded Retaliate, that could like literally OHKO our Toad. So it hits really hard. Nothing switches into that except for our Ghostmon, but you know, it's not really something that we'd like to risk. So that's basically it. Our last mon, Spectre. So it's really important that we brought Spectre this week because Stoutland, it gets CC as well as the Retaliate. So Spectre could be a good check to that. We also check the, what do you call this? The Registeel. If it is running the Iron Defense Body Press set with like Restock or something like that, we wall that completely. I decided to go Scarf this week because our speed with Scarf guarantees we outspeed. I believe this was designed to outspeed Dracozolt. So if Dracozolt is under Sand, we can still outspeed it and get like a Shadow Ball off. So it's just a way to neutralize the threat. If he sacks the T-Tar setting up the terrain or the weather sand, Spectre can just come in and force him to switch out, wasting more turns. And yeah, so it's good for the Dracozolt, good for the, what do you call this? The Registeel as well. I play sub just in case, you know, he gets some kind of he sets up the Colossal somehow, so we can like sub and stall max turns. This probably is not gonna matter too much, but I just thought that it would be a good idea to have it. So that's basically our team. I'm expecting him to bring Tyranitar, Dracozolt, Mew, Mega Bayonet, Cloyster, and Colossal. Colossal is actually his Maxmon, if I didn't mention that earlier. He could bring Stoutland over the Cloyster. I think that would be really good, since it walls, or it will have like more opportunities to threaten us under sand. Let's go ahead and see what he brought. Alright, so it looks like he didn't bring the Dracozolt and the Stoutland. Instead, he went for Registeel and Cloyster. Very interesting. So that's really good for us actually. We only had Protect placed on certain ones to prevent those two from sweeping us or doing massive damage. But with the mons he brought, it's gonna be really tough for him to beat this team we have. Let's go ahead and check out the game, see how that went. So lead off with Toad as he goes Mew. Decides to go for Reflect as we go Knockoff. This is very good for us. We're able to knock off the Light Clay. And because of this, I'm not sure if this is the turn that he's gonna go for Giga Drain if he has it. Because I guess he wanted to get up Reflect, not go for the Giga Drain right away, to like bait me in or see if I'll make a switch reading that. So it's a fair play to both players. Goes for the Toxic as we go Rocks. Very interesting that he went for Toxic there, since we do have two Steel types here. So I'm not sure why he would have brought that, and we also have a Poison type with Silvally Poison. So I think Giga Drain would be like the better bring all around. But I could see Toxic to, you know, bait out, let's say, the type Null. Unfortunate it missed, but we'll see if it matters later on. We switch out to Arceus as he goes for the Toxic. We read that perfectly. We go for an SD here as he goes Sesame Toss. We go for another SD as he goes for another Toss. Unfortunately, we don't have the recover in this set, so I would have loved to recover just to stall out the Reflect turns and do an +3 or a +4 EQ to the Registeel, but it's not gonna do enough damage, so we switch to the Spectre. He goes for EQ. That's gonna be his best move to hit us with. Shadow Ball is not doing nearly enough damage. We go for the Iron Head here, preserving the Spectre as we go for an EQ, and that is enough to get the kill. That will be our first kill of the game. Turns out Cloyster. I was expecting it to smash, but it didn't go for the smash. Very interesting. I guess it's good that he didn't smash, because if we did have, let's say, Grass Knot, then it would fall after the smash, since the rocks would have broken its sash by this time. We switch out to our Silvally, take the Icicle Spears. So I'm not sure if he's actually Shell Smash set. It could be like a Rapid Spin set. And unfortunate we didn't get the T-Wave here. That's fine. We go for a U-turn. The U-turn play was actually very smart by us, because if he did decide to go for the smash that turn, we would put the Cloyster in range of extreme speed. We would have went out to Arceus and get the kill by then. But since he didn't go for that, we are safe to go to our Durant and go Max. We go for the Max Knuckle. He didn't want to risk the Bayonet falling, so there's that. And it's really important we went for Max Knuckle, because we need that +1 attack to OHKO the Colossal from full if it's not like Shuka Berry. It's not heavy duty boots because it took damage from the rock, so I'm not sure what set this could be. He goes Max here, G Max. As we go for the Max Quake, we are able to get the kill. Perfect. He sends out Mega Bayonet. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp. It missed. We go for the Max Steel, get the KO. The miss didn't really matter, because as you could see in team preview, we were the Lumberry set. So there's no hacks there. I mean, it did, but it didn't matter. Heater comes out, we just go for the superpower just in case it has like the steel berry. Since superpower, even with the fighting berry, will still OHKO it. And that's gonna be GG, it's dashing. So, a very straightforward game. This will be our second 6-0. Very good for us. I'm really not used to this because my playstyle has always been, you know, sack mons in order to prevent certain mons from setting up. So I normally win games with like 2 to 3 mons, sometimes 4 if it's a good. But yeah, we are getting used to like playing better in the sense that we make more switches, and that allows us to preserve mons and preserve differential. We definitely do not need more differential. We are currently the best team in the format, or not the format, but the season. Alliance is currently number 1, and this will help us stay at number 1. So, amazing game with Seow. I wish him good luck to the rest of the season. There's a really good chance that they will make playoffs since he is currently, or his team is currently at number 2. But we are just at week 6 and there's a few more weeks to go. We'll have to see where we go from there. And that's gonna be the game. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers!